You say, does that?
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
And now the Lakers starting group. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Of course, last season the Cavs beat the Magic in the playoffs. It was their first series win without LeBron going back to 1993, which is just mind-boggling. They're set up well, it seems, for the first time in a long time. What do you think?
They have so much young all-star talent in Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It's been hard to build without LeBron James in the mix in Cleveland, but you have to give this Cavs front office a lot of credit. They've done a great job for setting up for right now and the future. They made bold trades, especially to bring in Jarrett Allen and Donovan Mitchell. They're set up well for the future.
We know they got a new coach, so it'll be very interesting. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
First foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Good D by Mitchell.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards there's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Now, here's Mobley. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And that one's good, Mitchell.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
And so just over a minute and a half played. On the wing, James. And again, the Lakers, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Garland against Vanderbilt. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 5 now. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Now, Doncic following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Down low. Mobley misses. The Lakers trail. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, LeBron, always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And Garland has it in the corner. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Doncic looking it over. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Nailed from three-point land.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Garland dishes to Allen. Mitchell against Reeves. Mitchell passes to Allen. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney Smith. Again, Los Angeles.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Garland. His last outing, he had 8 points. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter, especially
Most.
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, yeah, they're all fun to watch. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for DeAndre Hunter. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
And the Lakers with possession here. 3-point lead. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Wade, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Doncic. He has 6. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Not a long way up from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Lakers leading by 3. Now Doncic. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And Wade slams it in.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the free throw, no good. LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic driving in. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
Jerome passes to Strus. Allen with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And Allen drops them both.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Pass to Reddish. Shoots over Strus. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Jerome. They trail by 1. Here's Allen. And there it is for him.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. 6 to shoot. From about 19 feet. And he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 10. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that. this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Excellent D there from Allen.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Okoro with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. And then Allen slams it in.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Reeves the pass to Reddish. Misses the 3. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Okoro. Makes it off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Hunter's checked in for Wade. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's James. Kept alive.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, James.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Garland. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Vincent. Hasn't made one yet. Puts up a deep 3. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Strus with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Los Angeles has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Reeves outside. Shoots over Garland, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Strus's shot is good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Over in the corner, Vincent. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland dishes to Allen. Pass to Jerome. The wide open shot from Strus. Another 3 for Cleveland.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Hunter. It's LeBron with the drive. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Max Strus. Mitchell finds Garland. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Hunter from deep LeBron. Jerome with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell up top. Pass to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Mitchell. The tray. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by LeBron. What a thing of beauty from James.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Jerome. Garland looking it over. Inside. That basket for Mitchell.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hunter against James. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Garland against Hachimura. Pass to Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell wide open. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Connect. This one for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. And here is Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Wade sets the pick for Hunter. Stolen by Connect. Now here's Doncic. Stolen by Garland. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. The 3. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around him.
Garland, no good. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Spacing the floor. Rui is out there to hit threes. Bring defenders out of that lane.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
The first free throw is good. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade, and it's Mobley in for Ty Jerome.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Doncic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Connect. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Hachimura, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. In the Eastern Conference, Trae Young.
Talk about in a mood. Young's been hitting shots the moment he crosses half court. He can also put it on the floor, and he has that sneaky floater. Very frustrating to defend.
And when you run two at him, boom, he finds the open man.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there, and hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Just his first attempt. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Hunter, no one around him, buries the corner three. Hunter's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hunter for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. L.A. has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And, Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Free throws good from Doncic. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Garland, the pass to Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now, connect. He's got 6. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Garland with the bucket.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. Connect. No good.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Doncic forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Pass to Hunter for the lead. They get it back. And slam dunk by Allen. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Stolen by Mitchell. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And again, the Lakers no good. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Mitchell finds Mobley. Yes! And the foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17. They need this. Doncic going to work.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Deflects the pass, and it's the Lakers on the break. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Fight.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. Pulls up on the wing, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now, just a 1-point Cleveland lead. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And rebounded by Connect.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Connect's got 8 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 20.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the answer from Luka.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And that's an intentional foul. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Garland against Doncic. Mitchell outside. Strus kicks to Mobley. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Doncic with it. 24 points for him. Reeves in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. They grabbed their own miss. It's good. Mobley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Good thing Mobley was right there, ready to get involved and save the play.
The Lakers with the ball. Reeves outside. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Allen. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 1. There's Garland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Reddish with the slam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 20. Offline with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now Hayes following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Reeves can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. And so here's Cleveland.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 16 points per last year, 10 rebounds and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Reeves. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Puts it up. Allen with the rebound. Allen's the Cavaliers trail by 4. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Strus. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Strus has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hayes with the screen for Vanderbilt. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The free throw off from Vanderbilt. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Vincent. Pulls it up. Jerome with the rebound. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Over Vincent. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jerome's got 5. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Wade. Max Strus is out there with Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Wade a screen on Vanderbilt. And then Wade slams it in.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. From downtown. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 3.
You gotta respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Wade sets the pick for Hunter. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Vincent. And it's off from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Garland with the bucket.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
And here is Los Angeles now. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The shot's good. And that's now 6 points for Cam Reddish. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Here's Wade. Covered by Hayes. Wade dishes to Hunter. Driving to the basket. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
First one falls for him.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Okoro's checked in for Max Strus. And both free throws good for Hunter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Reeves. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Lakers lead by 3.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Garland. It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. Here's Vincent. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. The Lakers also changing it up. Lenz checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Mobley. And Hunter, here we go. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
First free throw is good. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
That one is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Jerome. Mobley with it. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. Connect. No good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
The 3, Hunter connects from 3-point range.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Now here's James. Len with a screen on Hunter. Tries again. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes in the defensive end.
And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. And so here's Cleveland. Mobley is screened.
The defender all over him.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Len with a screen on Mobley. James crowbars it in.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Here's Jerome. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. James right side. James connects from deep.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Here's Jerome. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reddish. James looking around. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Will it go? And the rejection by James.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Len dishes to James. There's the triple. The rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the inside. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Jerome. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reddish. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Now here's James. LeBron powering inside.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. High, arcing shot. It's blocked. Reeves outside. Now James launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Hunter. Can they get it? Knocks down the 3 ball. Hunter's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Len with a screen on Mitchell. Shoots from the elbow. Reeves can't hit. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And here is Allen. He's defended by Reeves. There's Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Just tenacious play there by Garland against the defense, making sure that he can still get his shot off.
And he knocks down the first one. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for Austin Reeves. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's James. Shoots the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. And another miss by Cleveland.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good work there as it goes. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. LeBron, no good. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Doncic against Garland. Shoots over Doncic. Garland, no good. Los Angeles has gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. James against Mobley. Doncic right side. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Connect. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Doncic. It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley wide open. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Now, Garland. To tie it up. Oh, no good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.